No, we haven't seen that guy yet, though, have we? No, that's a different vampire. There's demon vampire. And there's vampire. Oh, you bumped Quartz. Oh. Oh. I would just load a save. Why bumping? Physics. Physics is, not the best, still. We're flying. Yes, Adam. But it wasn't a tip. Let's just clarify that. She was on her wheels. Against the tree, but on her wheels. So it's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't a Nelly nap. Unless you sleep sitting up now. He was. He probably was. Because I don't see where his join message was. Stickiness from a key. Settings, boy. Or clean it if you're that way inclined. Disgusting. Woohoo. What did that cotton do to you, Bear? What happened to it? Oh, wipes. Yeah, something like that. Pour water on the keyboard. Just wash the entire thing. Someone says love you, Bear. Sunflowers, oh. We never actually got around to doing sunflowers, did we? On our one. They didn't have too much of a good yield, I think. Polygot water. So leave the keyboard in there for a good few hours. Should be fine. Not plastic, oh yeah. Yeah, then drain the water. Let it set, yeah. Washing machine, could do. And then, I don't know, blow dry it. And then you should be alright. Just to get rid of the excess moisture, you know. Pressure washer. Ooh. Perfect. He's using this as his excuse, isn't he? Oh, I'm going to pull over an F1. Don't worry, I'm just catching up. Free roaming. Just catching up with my convoy. Come on, man. Dedicated you could use. Ooh. He doesn't really know where he's going, does he? That's 2 times. Are we keeping count? That's 2 times. No one you know. That's fine. Oh, I've heard of Numpty before. Second known virus case here in Sweden. They are spreading. It's a bit worrying. I've just heard the name. Don't know if I've seen the name in game. I'm not gonna like type but in the same time. But he's saying, look, he keeps saying, I said it's not an event server and free roams allowed. But at the point of like pulling over and getting back in the convoy, you're not in the convoy, are you? At this point, you either are or you aren't. Stop pulling over. God damn. It's not something you can take a break from whenever you want. Charlie 3+1. It's another goddamn Charlie. Will gift will be made this solely game. There he is. Big fan. Andy, you know you're telling me if I'm ever going to make hardstyle. There's something happening right now that I've just noticed that all hardstyle songs do anyway. Everything is distorted. These vocals sound like clipped to oblivion. They're loud and crisp. You do that with any vocals. Oh. You can hear the spike on that. Oh, it changed. I don't like this though, but then the second half has a melody. The second half has a melody, so that's what you wait for. 18 buses. And none of them are yours, I assume. You can hear the distortion. It almost sounds like Kara. Cat Kara. He's at the toll, just after the toll. Course. Yeah, a bit nicer. Failed to notice. Required. No, she must have been further behind. Obviously, because they've managed to catch up again and merge in somewhere. He's just been in chat the entire time. State, hello. How are you doing? Where's the convoy going? To Paloel. So we're in kind of northern France. Oh, there's the other kick again. Oh. Darkest Hour. Yes. That's not the one that you told me about. Where I was like, oh, I've just watched the music video for that. Yeah, that's weird. On your bus. Well done. Well done. I've been alright. Up and down. As everything is. How have you been? How's life? drops. It's the other style blending in. You've been good. Nice to hear. You got... Oh, why'd you get banned? How? Come on. When? Even. All three of those questions. Got indult? Chuckabling. You, Felix, what? Oh, the speed. Revealed. Damn right. Again, the only label to be labeled as an artist on Spotify, so you click it and you see all the releases in the label. Genius idea. Because Spotify doesn't have a category for labels. It's just artists. 4 days for profanity. That's usually average for profanity. It depends on how severe it is. After someone rammed you. If you have video of them ramming you, though, that should be justified. Two trial products. Whoa. Yeah, we'll be taste testers. Bring some back to us. I'll let you know. That guy's got Alan Walker in his picture. Cafe Nero now. Go on, Annie. Beat him there when he's on the bus. Yeah, depends on what you actually said. If you just said the F word, that's kickable almost, because you're not saying it to someone. A lot of the Turkish phrases indeed need more, because they can get quite bad. Dill something open sound. I only know what dill is because of goddamn Cooking Sim. Remember when we played that? I've never, I don't think I've ever had that. Never needed to do anything with that. Spicy. Ooh. Maybe. Dill Tilly. What's that? Pizza toast. Hell yeah. Finish. Ah. But was that what dill is? Or does that mean something else? What does that mean? Of course it is. This is his style though. You can tell it's his. Like how what's Linus's intro song? It's a Laszlo song, but you can tell. It's the same sort of sounds. Good man, good man. Supernova. It's what? I don't know. It's one of the house ones. It's an old house one. Cherry tomatoes. Interesting. Vampire is, yes, he should be. He's... Yeah, unless he's crashed out somewhere. He was further back. Slightly further back. There's such a big gap. We shouldn't be going this speed. Oh, Matt's on as well. Hello, Game on John. How you doing? Oh, come on. I was talking about speed now, you know. Slowed right down. Kitchen? What are you doing? You cooking stuff? What are you doing in the kitchen? How to get online? You need truckersmp.com. There's a page to download it. You install it, connect it with your Steam. There's a guide somewhere as well. Just Google how to install truckersmp. Static. It's easier to read that than me explaining it to you. 4,000. Where's my one? I want one. Big Quartz fan, I love him. Ooh. Ooh. He's trying to redeem himself now. After the stupid overtakes and stuff. No, you don't have to buy it. The mod is free. The game is not. But the mod is free, yes. It's a completely free mod. Emma, hello. How are you doing? John, thank you for the oof. What's wrong with breaded ham? Who's got that gigantic mess up ahead? Come on. You hate it with a passion. What's the site name? It's in the title of the stream basically. Truckers MP. That link does work. It just redirects you. Yeah, when you download it, it's basically an installer to install a launcher, but then when you go through the installation process, it gives you a few steps of things you need to do. Most of it is just pressing next, though, but it's where you connect your games to it. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome, Static. And the rules, yes. Oh, you'll be shown the rules, though. Because if it's your first time or after they've changed, they will pop up in front of your login screen. So, best have a glance of those. Gotta wait outside. You are literally you're gonna prepare a sit, aren't you? Oh look, he's not in the convoy again. It's our favourite guy. What are you doing? That's not the convoy, boy. You love the game and I stream it, so I love you now. Hey, big fan, big fan. It is a very nice game. And the community, multiplayer community, is very nice. Most of the time. I need a bit at that fuel station. You had a meeting about it. No. On the off chance that it does come here. Trolling. That's not a rule! I refuse to use that word. That's not a rule. Always free roaming. Oh no. He's not with Prime anyway. Prime is I mean, he is, but he's not fit literally with Prime because they're further ahead. So he's just the middle of nowhere now. $70 miles an hour? I don't know where this gap came from. There was a little gap and now it's a very big gap. Oh, I spoke too soon. God damn it. I'm talking about gaps, man. Look at him, he's on the outside lane. And there he goes. So he's with the convoy, but he's not in the convoy. He's just following it on his own accord. Right. Online. Basically, anything you do in the base game, like the trucks you have, the kind of jobs you can do, everything like that, works exactly the same in multiplayer. The main difference, of course, is you don't see any cars on the road like you do in single player. Everything else works the same, so it just looks like the normal game. And you can use the same profile between single player and multiplayer. Yeah, don't you dare, don't cough. Or like, don't cough multiple times. One is enough. Except special transport, yeah. DLCs are a different thing. Oh, I need the outer ramp of this intersection. There he goes. He's behind Elvis. Cruise. Like VTCs, virtual companies. Yes. If that's what you mean. They're not a thing that's in the game itself. They're like figuratively made, if that makes sense. There's a bunch of them here. The people that are wearing the same kind of paint job and have the same sort of tag next to their name. They're in a group. A crew, so to speak. Two people getting promoted. Nice. Are you one of them? If not, we don't care. Yeah, you can basically roleplay as an actual company, yeah. There are some pretty big, quote, companies in the game. In the multiplayer. And for these big convoys, you'll see a lot of them. Have some respect. No! What's my company? I'm not in one. I'm a free roamer. I just have the people that join me for streams that drive with me, but that's not a company. It's a group. I am in one. No! No! Not literally in one. We're not confusing people, okay? It is, but it isn't. It's not. They worked hard. But I don't know them, do I, huh? Shut up. Therefore, it's not my problem. I should. Nah, I don't really need to. Almost everyone is in one. So if I wanted to be in one, I would probably join something else. There's no point making one. Secret. Crew, yes. It's a crew. It's not a VTC. Need that one as well, but that's got two parts to it. Then I need the other side. A line server. Crew Limited, yes. Trademarked. Copyrighted. Crow? Crow? What do you mean crow? Degrees of light. Ah. Like the... Yeah, I know what a crow is. That's... What's that got to do with me, boy? That's not what I mean. You asked. Yet, in relation to my name. It's sunrise. Krewlex. Yes. Yeah, but you should hear other people saying the name. Particularly people with a strong European accent. The way they say it is better than the way I would say it. Because they emphasize it in a different way. Especially the R. Yes. Like how Chaos says it. That's cool. We need almost anyone to say it. Russian says it in a interesting way. Hold on. 200 miles, mate. 200 miles. Arab. You're with the... Are you further back? You are further back. Because State wondered where you were. And you're not near us, so... Feels bad, man. Production manager is a creative something, so then someone got promoted from line leader to production supervisor. Ah. Yeah, just moving everyone up a bit. He's behind you somewhere. Ah. He's an Arab bruv now. We've lost him. Oh, right. You're really not that far back then. If they were over there. I suppose. Ah, you're back there. Come on. Sadly. Sadly. The risk of having a hill start. I don't know. Too many things go into that. But you're not a bad driver. It's fine. Stop being so pessimistic. Go make some tomato mozzarella and pesto panini. Oh. Describing it, mate. Enjoy.